La résolution que je vous demande d'adopter pour condamner l'espion et traître Laszlo Rajk, démasqué par nos camarades hongrois. Je demande à ceux qui sont d'accord de lever la main.
The second factor is the importance of ideology, which plays a central role in determining how totalitarian a regime is. A regime which is pragmatic and concerned with merely holding on to power is less likely to be interested in controlling the long-term aspirations and attitudes of its citizens. But if a regime is highly ideological, then simply holding on to power is not enough. A totalitarian society has an ideology committed to achieving what its followers believe is a blueprint for the destiny of mankind. Ideologies like communism and Nazism are what the great philosopher Karl Popper called historicist. They are much more likely to justify and require greater state control, and as quasi-religious faiths, they are much less tolerant of opposition. South American military dictatorships, African personalist dictatorships, these are in general less ideological than single-party states, and as a result, the level of state control is also likely to be less. They're also more fragile. According to the American political scientist Barbara Geddes, single-party states are much more long-lasting than other authoritarian alternatives. But ideology is also important in helping to understand the nature of the regime. It's not just that the ideology makes the regime more totalitarian, it's also that the nature of the ideology influences the level of totalitarian control. A communist regime has the potential to be much more totalitarian than a fascist regime because communist regimes can remove rival sources of power and civic actors like business leaders and the church.